Hello, people. I'm Leslie Bolus. You are here probably because you've been reading my blog, Leslie's Cancer Confessions. Want to start uploading some videos so I can be a little bit more personal. It's really easy to read an email or a text or a blog, but it's a lot better to hear somebody's personal words and how they say it, and it's better to understand context and meaning when you hear what a person's saying rather than reading it, because you interject, are they being sarcastic? Are they being mean? Sometimes you're not sure how to take things or how a person's meaning is intended. So I'm Leslie. I have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, currently considered in remission, although I'm going in for an earlier than my every 3-month PET scan because I have chest swelling again, which is one of the symptoms from previously. You can see all this here is swelling, and it's not lymphedema. It's probably what I had before, which is cancer cells that are filling up my chest wall. And my doctor heard some fluid in my lungs, which is how I was diagnosed. They did a thoracentesis, which is sticking a needle into your lung to drain the fluid, and then they tested that fluid and discovered that it had been, my breast cancer had metastasized to my lungs. And on further testing with PET scans and MRIs, we discovered it was also in my right arm bone and both of my hips and my pelvis. So lungs, chest wall, arm, and pelvis, both sides. I am very fatigued, as most cancer people are in end stage, and I'm in a great deal of pain a lot of times. So I take upwards 3, 4, sometimes 5 pain pills because I can take them every 4 hours. At a point where those pain pills really, it's like taking an aspirin for a broken arm, or, taking, I don't know, a Midol for a brain tumor. I mean, it doesn't really help. I hope you got that point. Overall, I'm doing really well as far as my mood. I'm in good spirits. I'm positive. I feel as though, even though the diagnosis is poor and the average life expectancy for a person with what I have at the stage I have it and the extent of sites, metastasis sites, usually will live 5 years. I'm shooting for 7, maybe 10. I want to be one of those 1 in a million that, breaks the record. And I've been unusual in the past as far as, for instance, when I had chemotherapy in 2000 for my initial breast cancer, they said, people who take this combination of cocktail, it's 1 in a million people that are going to get sick. And I ended up in the hospital because I was so sick from the chemotherapy. People don't generally lose their hair from this. I lost my hair. So I'm, I guess, in a way, a rare individual. I tend to be that one that, gets the stuff you're not supposed to get, or people don't generally get when they take medicines or whatever. So I'm weird that way. I wanted to talk to you about tests. I wanted to talk about how often doctors prescribe tests and how, I have a really, really good insurance. My doctor prescribes PET scans every 3 months, just for diagnosis purposes, because I have an aggressive cancer. I suppose he really needs to keep on top of it and make sure it's not reoccurring. I am taking Avastin, taking a little Taxol break right now, which is great because I'm getting my eyebrows back and my eyelashes, and my hair is growing. It's wispy and super thin, but I'm really happy to have hair. But anyway, it kind of got off topic there, brain fart. I wanted to ask you, how often does your doctor prescribe tests? If you don't have cancer and you're here because you have a relative or a friend that has this, how often does their doctor prescribe, a PET scan? Is it normal to do it every 3 months? Must be, because my insurance allows it, so they're not questioning it. And so I just wonder about that. Share your experiences with me. Either, post a video response and let me know, what sort of things you're going through. Have you lost your hair? Is it growing back? Do you have eyelashes? Do you have eyebrows? Are you fatigued all the time? What's your level of pain? I really want to know, because there aren't a lot of people that I know who have what I have, except for the people I run into in the doctor's office. And usually we're all plugged up to our chemotherapies and about to pass out from being given Benadryl. So we don't we don't talk too much about what sort of testing we're having and what we're going through and stuff. It's not a social atmosphere at the infusion lab. So anyway, I wanted to introduce myself, video introduction, and get your feedback on this site. What kind of things do you want to talk about? What kind of things are you interested about as far as cancer is concerned? Not going to share a lot of personal information about myself, like where I live and my relatives and their names and stuff. But anything cancer related, or just anything that you want to talk about, I would really love to hear from you. So post video responses below in the comments. You can just leave a written comment or question, and I will be happy to answer those for you. So thank you for stopping by and listening to this introduction video, and I hope that you are well and healthy, and that you have a happy, positive attitude, and that you're doing great emotionally. And if you're not, I will be sending out prayers, and God knows who you are, so I'll just be praying for you. And He'll know I'm talking about you. So I hope that you feel well and you take care, and thank you for stopping by. Goodbye.